welcome to the evening program of the Poetic Politics Conference. We're so glad that you've been able to make it, whether you've been at the conference all day, whether you're just arriving now. Thank you so much for coming. The conference came out of our desire to bring people together who were engaged in the cultural response to the referendum, whether that was as poets, as musicians, as visual artists, or as audience members, or academics looking at all of these things, or policymakers. So many people, everyone has a stake in this conversation. And we decided that if we were going to put on a conference where we would be talking about poetry all day, what better way to end the night than by actually hearing some of the poems, hearing some of the texts that we were going to be examining. So we're so delighted to have everyone here tonight who will be performing. We couldn't have asked for a better lineup of poets and musicians. And so I don't want to hold things up any longer, so without further ado, here's our first poet of the evening, Robert Crawford.
On the fine line between genius and pretentiousness, I try to land on the side of pretentiousness. That way, I know if I make a blunder, my work will be acclaimed forever. I'll read a few poems from this book, Testament, which came out early in the summer of 2014, so all these poems were written before the referendum. There was only one section of the book that has, if you like, ostensibly political poems in it. This is called March Past. I suppose the past has a slightly different resonance now. But it is about a great big march, and if you listen, then you realise that when you get to the end of the poem, the people who were there at the very beginning are coming back again. That may not be the situation we're in just now, but there are moments when we can feel that, I think. First up, tiptoe a bunch of wankers with placards. God save Scottish bankers. Oh, what a big parade. Joanne leads all the unemployed, a wee bit pinched and underjoyed. Oh, what a big parade. Proud Edward Miliband and Sir Ming join arms to dance a heel and fling. Oh, what a big parade! The police make a great cordon. Oh, let me in! Cries Zombie Gordon. Oh, what a big parade! And next, as far as he can see, special advisors check IT. Oh, what a big parade! The woofers woof, the mics all screech. Big Alex blatters out his speech. Oh, what a big parade! Wee Ruthie croons with money and oath, the declaration of our growth. Oh, what a big parade! Perch, STV and BBC slink off with Nicola for tea. Oh, what a big parade! Frae Jenners, Harvey Nicks and Thrums, there's gamelans and pipes and drums. Oh, what a big parade! Kids chant frae Duns to Aberdeen, we've got the vote at Sweet 16! Oh, what a big parade! A monumental line of floats revs up. Now, give us all your votes! Oh, what a big parade! My friend says, let's get home at last. We've seen the end of yon March Past. Oh, what a big parade! But then, dark-suited, tiptoeing men come round the corner once again. Oh, what a big parade! So there are some quite noisy poems in this section, but also quieter ones. This wee poem, just called In Memory of Donald Dewar and Enrique Miralles, architects of the Scottish Parliament. Standing stone thin man, though you have fallen, you marked our path beneath the merry dancers, and Scotland found the measure of your name between mirage and miracle, Miralles. Wee poem called The Scottish Constitution. It must contain silver sands. It must hold water in the shape of lochans, hydro dams and firths.
It must be just, in the sense both of purging and even-handed, shaking hands with all. It must be old, with the wisdom of the rookie. It needs to know its onions, has to laugh and dance at weddings, all recriminations, silky stories, fiscal memoranda. It must be shy, tongue-tied, then eloquent, catching your eye and holding it forever, however far you go, to whatever shores, atolls or cities, it must hold you fast. One other newish poem. This actually, I was talking this morning about waiting and the way poetry can sustain waiting, and I was doing that in the context of the post-referendum period. Although this poem was written since the referendum, I have to say it was not at all written as a political poem, though reading it here it may in a sense become one. It's actually part of a sequence of poems that largely draw on sort of Zoroastrian images, and in mind when I was writing it, it had nothing to do with Scotland, but it is called Wait. Sit, do nothing but wait. It may or may not come again. You must just stay waiting, as in a concert interval, cellos and double basses and violin cases stay on, strewn in the pit like corpses, the musicians all gone.